Hey Durga, see if you can take a look at this problem and chase it down for me. I'm working out of the sandbox system. Do a 2 meridians crossing search and use the keyword general. Select surgery, and then when you land on the results screen, what you'll see is that we get the usual list of providers, but all of the providers are shown as having no existing reviews. Once this finishes building, you'll see it. I apologize for it being a little slow. Notice that everyone says not yet rated 0 stars, so they have, none of them have reviews apparently. Now, first of all, this is wrong, and I've sent an email off to our team here to figure out why, because see, this Michael Gall shows as not yet rated, but if I push down to the details for Michael Gall, it will turn out that he does have ratings. This is not a UI problem. It's a web service problem of some kind, either portlet or web service, and I've got a specific request into those guys. But here's what I want to show you, that when this page finishes building, again, we do see reviews here. Now, if I click, I haven't logged in, I'm in anonymous mode. If I click the Create a Ratings button, let me clear the breakpoints here and continue on, my apologies. You'll see that we get the pop-up, rated Dr. Blah, and I'm not logged in, so I get the request to log in. I can't go any further. That's fine, no issue. It works exactly as it should when I'm not a logged in user. Now let's back up to the results page, and let's try effectively the same thing on the results page. So again, I'm an anonymous user, I'm not logged in, I will not be allowed to submit a review, but I should get that same behavior. And that should start by clicking on this. It's not yet rated, and so what this should do is pop up the same modal that we saw on the details page, but you'll notice what happens here is it gets stuck. We're completely stuck. I'm not quite sure where we are. That's where I had set the breakpoints here to look at what was going on. I can't quite figure it out. I'm going to leave it up to you, but it looks like, my guess is, it has something to do with the fact that when we're on the results page instead of the details page, either a template's not quite set up right to receive that pop-up modal dialog, or something else is going on that's preventing that same code from working, because the code that's running is create ratings. It's the same code, and if I look down here to where it's actually executed, the code that executes is, let me just find it here, forgive me for a minute, and I will find it for you. I'm looking at creating ratings here, createratings.js. Here it is right here. Here's the piece of code. This is the document on click for create rating, which is what is the same label in both the results and the details page. So this is what gets control. All of this stuff seems to work. I've traced it down through here. We head off to the, to verify user can rate, which is this particular thing, and this is what's supposed to check the user state. We're not authenticated, so we end up doing this block, which should essentially clear the create rating body HTML and append that please log in to submit a review. But none of this is doing anything, so my guess is that something is missing, and these two statements are not actually writing to anything, and therefore we're not getting the pop-up modal, and we're not able to escape from this. So if you could take a look at that, that would be great. Thank you very much.